The double under. Let's talk about multiple scales for the double under. If you can't do a double under, what you might be able to do is you might be able to do double under attempts. So doing doubles, you're doing singles, I should say, and then you try for a double. Looks like this, where you're going here, and they're like doing normal singles, high attempt, one at a time, hit the rower behind you. So single, double attempts, multiple singles, one high jump, double under there. That usually ends up in a lot of whipping. That's one option. Another option is shifting both handles to one hand. So we go both handles, one hand, other handle pretends that it's working. You get the rope going, doing your singles, and then it's a higher jump, practicing that same double turnover. One disadvantage to this is it does wind up the ropes, but you get a bit of that neurological component, as well as you also get that, as you can hear me breathing, the cardiorespiratory component of trying to jump a little higher and coordinate those two things. You as a coach too can kind of see what's going on with that other hand and see if they can start to coordinate that. If you're doing that version, make sure you use one in the right hand and do half rounds in the left hand, because they'll want to try to coordinate those two. Another one, if you didn't want to wind up your ropes quite the same way, is you could do a jump double tap. So you could have hands at the sides, practicing the timing of it. So it's singles, jump, double tap. So you're double tapping your side for the doubles. So multiple doubles would look like that. So it's a jump, tap, tap, jump, tap, tap. Same thing, you can work the timing of the double. You can also get a nice cardiorespiratory stimulus because you can hold people accountable to how high they can jump. Now, should they not be able to do that, we can always scale back to single unders. Single unders are a great, similar thing. If we ever do scale back to single unders, we want to always think about upping the number of reps that people are doing, just because a single under is significantly quicker and takes quite a lot less when it comes to the cardiorespiratory stimulus. If you want to stray away from single unders and you want to just give somebody a good cardiorespiratory stimulus and a little bit of those neurological, but you are not too worried about the hands, you can do plate taps, or you can call them toe taps or plate jumps or fast feet. There's a bunch of different names for these, but you start with one foot on, switch to the other side. So people are doing this for a similar number, if not slightly more than the normal doubles that they would be doing there. Now, this is a good one. Again, you'd be surprised at how few people know how to switch from one foot to the other. That coordination alone is mind-boggling for some. So it's not a bad sub for this movement. It just takes out the hands component. Now, if you're really looking to just thrash someone's cardiorespiratory endurance and they don't have the coordination to do the doubles, as long as they're good and warm, a tuck jump is pretty nasty. So a tuck jump being this, where you jump, tuck your feet, and try to go right into the next movement. That requires a lot from your system, and it's not a bad place to just throw people to as like, hey, you know what? You've done singles last time, you worked that, you did double attempts the time before. We're looking to just kind of kick you in that cardiorespiratory stimulus. Here we go. And you just suck the life out of them by doing some tuck jumps. Those are many different variations of the double and some of the ways that you can meet people wherever they're at.
Thank you for watching, and if you found that helpful and you want more of this kind of content, we have literally hundreds of videos just like this, from practical tips and tricks to theory to everything in between, all in the knowledge. And if you want to learn from me directly and our cohort of level 4 staff members, then we also have the Knowledge Pro, which we do weekly calls and live interaction and homework and everything else in between. If you want any more information or would like to have a free trial of the knowledge, please click the link in the description below and get after it.